Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty and I love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. I am a little under the weather, so I do apologize, but I wanted to sit down and quickly showcase a few products I received from Too Faced, and I had the idea to make it just kind of really pretty and ethereal and soft, and it's going to be a super easy, quick tutorial. I do already have on my base, way too much bronzer, and my brows are done. But they did send over this little card with the particular products, and I like that when they do send out PR. First of all, I like that they send just a couple of pieces and nothing's extravagant or anything like that. They literally mail it in a little box or a bubble mailer, but you can see the two products here, and then they give us an idea of how to use the products, which I really love. But we have Cloud Crush Blurring Blushes. This is in Candy Clouds. Love the packaging. Of course, this is my favorite color. Pink and yellow are my favorite colors. And that is what it looks like. Of course, I will swatch it for you as well, and I will also have up like a reels and stuff like that too, showcasing. And then I also got the Too Faced Disco Crush Multi-Use Eye and Face Sparkle in the shade Fairy Dust. Again, I really like the packaging. And this very much reminds me, and I'm going to kind of show you guys as well, this very much reminds me of the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm that I love and that I'm obsessed with. Like, this is stunning. So I will swatch both for y'all really quickly. This feels incredibly smooth, very soft. They are very blurring on the skin. I do agree with that claim. And then this very much is that same vibe. Maybe a little bit more pigment behind it than what the Fenty Beauty one is. But when I saw these, I was like, yeah, I already knew I wanted to do something just very soft. Like I said, very soft, very like sparkly, ethereal. And this is going to be incredibly easy. If you did want to amp this up, you could go in and do rhinestones, of course, big fluffy lashes or whatever the case may be. I'm going to go into an angled brush. I'm going to pick up just a little bit because as light as this is, y'all, they're very pigmented. And I'm going to go a little heavier on the blush. I am a blush fan. I love blush. I just think that they look so incredibly beautiful on the skin. I just think it gives a little something something. You know, even if I'm doing like next to no makeup, I'll throw on a little bit of a tinted moisturizer and I have to have either blush or bronzer, and then of course mascara. So I'm going to load up the blush. I am a fan of putting it on my nose. If you are not, then of course you can skip that part. I would love to know what your favorite blushes are. Do you prefer drugstore blushes? Have you tried these? Do you like these? And then to kind of keep my look cohesive and kind of a little bit more monochromatic, I am going to go in just with a fluffy brush. And I'm going to rock this in my crease. I'm not aiming for like, you know, super pigmented or anything like that. Again, this is very soft, very kind of ethereal. But I do just want to kind of have the same color in the crease that I have on my cheeks. And I am really sorry if this does seem to rush. I do not feel very well. But I was very excited to receive these. I have been a longtime fan of Too Faced. Like, I still continue to purchase. I recently purchased their like cream bronzer. I also repurchased for I think probably the 4th time my Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer. It's my favorite bronzer of all time. Alright, I think I'm good here. Then I'm going to go into the Disco Crush. I'm going to pick up a little tiny bit, and this is a very open flimsy brush. And this is very, to me, it's very like night sky. It's very sparkly, but not so heavy sparkle that it looks chunky or anything like that. I'm not a fan of products like that, but it just gives this beautiful kind of sporadic, beautiful night sky look to it. It's absolutely stunning. Like, this very much gives me the Fenty Beauty vibes. Then just with my finger, I'm gonna go in. I'm not using a glitter primer, no glitter glue. I have no primer on my actual lids or anything like that. And then I'm going to put this all over. And you could definitely amp this up, I'm sure, by putting down a tacky primer. I think that this would also look stunning just because I've done it with the Fenty Beauty one. This would look stunning putting down a black base and then putting this all on top of it. Oh my gosh, would that be gorgeous? Oh, that's doing exactly what I hoped. Now, if you want to be a little bit more precise, I'm not aiming for precision here. I want it to just be, you know, kind of all over and sparkly and twinkly. If you did want to be a little bit more precise, if you had an issue with any kind of fallout or anything like that, you could definitely go in with a brush, a silicone applicator, an old school eyeshadow sponge, whatever is your preference. And then I'm just going to take whatever's left on my finger and then just kind of press that in. Oh, that's so beautiful. And then very sparingly, I'm going to put a little bit on my nose. And then for the lips, you could go in with anything that's kind of similar to this, or even just a beautiful flush of like a pink or like a red popsicle type of lip. This is the Kissing Jelly Gloss, also from Too Faced. And this is in the shade Strawberry Frosting. These smell incredible. I recently panned one. I absolutely love this formula. I love everything about it. They smell amazing. They taste amazing. I love that because this is concave, it perfectly aligns and fits to the lips, as you can see. And the shift, beautiful. High shine, very nourishing, very moisturizing. I love this formula. It's one of my all-time favorite formulas. But that's just kind of pulling in the pink. Now I do quickly, before I get up close and show you guys this and do my mascara, I will quickly compare the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats Diamond Balm. And you can see this is massive. This is $42, but you guys, I've had this already forever. And it's still going to, I mean, I'm getting a good dent, but it's going to last a lifetime, sincerely. But this has a kind of squishy, putty-like consistency. And it's a little bit more kind of sheeny and smooth and glass-like. I'll swatch this one as well. I feel like the Moira ones would be quite comparable to this. I also think, based off of the shade that I have from Beauty Creations, their single shadows, I also think that they have one very similar to this. So this one right here is the Fenty Beauty. Like I said, a little bit more glass-like, a little bit more putty-like, and then this one is the Too Faced one. And I'm going to kind of just shear them out on my hand, on my fingers, just to kind of show you guys. Because I think on the skin, and then kind of spread out, they look quite similar. And then I'll get up close and show you guys what this is looking like. I also think that the eye halo from XO Beauty would do something very similar. Although this is a little bit more glittery. But I think if you're kind of going for that look, you can kind of press it out. And it's going to give you a very similar effect. I'm quickly going to toss on some Benefit Fan Fest mascara, and then I'll get up close and show you guys our finished look. And here's our finished look. I think if you really wanted to take this to like being very, very soft and very monochromatic, I think a soft pink mascara would be really beautiful with this. And I did opt, because I'm going a little bit softer, a little bit more light, kind of airy. I did not opt to do mascara on the lower lash line. You could absolutely do that though. But here's an up close look. And that is it. Let me know what you guys think of this look. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me. I know my content has been a little bit slow recently because I've been sick. I hope you guys are well. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, I just launched merch and I'm very proud of it, you guys. I think I have some super cute pieces. Thank you also to my beautiful channel members. I love you. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.